Hi guys, welcome to Parvatic. This is Swatika Majumdar and I would be the trainer for the day for Linux. Alright, so I hope you guys had practiced whatever has been taught till now. So we will start with the Linux. Alright, we will move on to the next commands. Alright, so let's get started. Let's just all of us open our workstation. Okay, so guys, I hope you are getting this very screen of Ubuntu. Let's power on this virtual machine. Click on this. It will just take a few seconds of time, I believe. It's about to start, guys, in a few seconds. All right, so now let's open our terminal. The shortcut is Control Alt T. All right, now let's check our PWD, our present working directory. The basic initial steps which we always do. We will change directory now to where? To desktop. All right. Capital D E S K T O P. And now hit the enter button. All right. So now you can check our present working directory is now desktop. All right. Okay. So now let's check once. Just a bit of brush up. Okay. Brush up of what? Yes, of our long list commands, like because we will be continuing our long list commands now, but we will just, go through a bit of brush up so that you guys do not encounter any problem. All right. So firstly, we are now in which directory? We are in the user directory right now. All right. So let's check the ls command here. What is the function of ls command? The long list command displays the list of items, okay, present in that directory, be it some file or another directory, or some kind of uh, zipped files. All right, so we will just check right now. So the simplest command for this is ls, and hit the enter button. Now see, here we have got it. Okay, and as I had already mentioned, like how to recognize if it's a file or a directory, or you know some kind of zipped file. I hope you guys remember the color codes. So blue color represents that they are the directories. Okay, white represents that they are files, and the red ones represent the zipped files. All right, so here desktop, downloads, music, public, videos, documents, pictures, and templates, they are all directories. All right, then which are files? Yes, the ones which are in white, they are the files. So how many files are there? Two in the user directory, that is example.desktop and h.txt. All right, how many directories are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 directories in all in the user directory itself. All right, and how many zipped files? That is 1, represented by this red color. Where is it? Hadoop 2.7.3. Okay. So we have, I hope we have understood these things, because I have already taught all these commands yesterday itself in a previous tutorial. So this is just a quick brush up kind of, so that you guys remember and do not encounter any problem while moving on to other commands. So in order to list all the objects in a single line, what was the command? It was ls space -1. So we would run this command here now, ls space -1. All right, now hit the enter button. See, now everything has come. All the objects has been listed in one line. All right. Now we will see our next commands. Okay. What is it? ls space -a. What does it do? It lists out all the objects along with the hidden objects. All right. So these things, I think they're not much necessary. All right, and the ls space -A command lists out all the objects with dot or double dot profiles, but still we will just just for the sake of brushing up, we will just do. All right, now so ls space -a, enter. All right, we have got those things, and then ls space -A, enter. All right, so let's just clear the screen as of now. So we will now check the other commands. And to list everything in 7 columns, which are those columns? So the first one would be for permission, next would be for link, then username, then group, then size, specifically in bytes. I hope you guys remember that. Then the one would be consisting of the date and time, and lastly the object name. Okay, so what is the command for that? That is ls space -l, small l. All right, and then hit the enter button. Now see, permission, links, user, group, okay, size, date and time, and object. And you guys are already aware of the color codes. All right, so this was it. Now we have just changed to desktop. Yes, and we had done till here, okay, which displays the objects ending with these very special characters. Which was it? ls space hyphen capital F. Okay, so we would do that again. ls space hyphen capital F. All right, we have got everything. So guys, now we will start off with our next commands. Now our next command would be ls hyphen ls space hyphen smaller. And what does it do? It will display all the objects in the reverse order. All right, so in order to get the list of all the objects in a directory in the reverse order, what do? We write the command ls space hyphen smaller. All right, so let's do that. First check our working directory, that is user. Now ls space hyphen smaller. All right, and then hit the enter button. So now see, everything we have got in the reverse order. Now for your comparison purpose, if you do ls, okay, and if you do ls minus r, then like that. All right, now let's change the directories and check. Let's go to desktop. So cd desktop. Okay, so what will we do? ls space hyphen smaller and enter. So see, we have got everything in the reverse order. Okay. Let's check in some other directories as well. Let us go to okay, this contains only user. So let me just check. All right. Now we have checked this ls. Okay, the reverse command ls hyphen ls space hyphen small r in the desktop as well as the directory user. All right. Now let's check our other commands, which is the next one is ls space hyphen small r. All right, and what does it do? It will display the objects in recursive order. So let's try that out. ls hyphen ls space hyphen capital R, enter. Now see, everything here is now getting displayed in the recursive order. Okay, let's just clear all these. Let's check this very same in desktop as well. So we have just changed the directory to desktop, and let's check this pwd present working directory. Yes, it is again showing desktop to be double sure. And let's check our just a moment. It got hung or so ls just a minute. It got hung. Ls space hyphen capital R. Okay, now we will hit the enter button. So everything has come in a recursive order. All right. So I hope this command is also very clear. In order to list all the objects in a directory in a recursive order, what is the command for that? That is ls space hyphen capital R. Now the other commands, that is ls space hyphen t, small t. And what is its purpose? It lists out all the objects with respect to their modification time. Okay, so when we want to fetch the objects with respect to their modification times, the command is ls space hyphen small t. So we would do that, ls space hyphen small t. Now you guys can see, all right, the lastly modified ones, okay, they would be starting, from those very directories or files. All right, so now let's change our directory and run this command. We are in desktop now. Okay, so let's run this ls space hyphen small t in the directory desktop, and let's check enter. So now see, Tuesday, then classes, and then the file, the zipped file, to be more specific, hadoop.2.7.3. Okay, so now we would again change the directory. So guys, I hope till now this is clear. All right, so I will also give a minute of time to you guys to run all these very commands in all, the possible directories you guys are having. So just check the command, run the codes. All right, so I'll spare a minute for you guys. So guys, I hope you guys have run this all these commands in possible, combinations of directories which you guys are having. So let's move on with our next commands. All right. So the next one is ls space hyphen m. And what does it do? It would list out all the objects separated by comma. Okay. So let's try that. ls space hyphen m. Small m, huh? Guys, remember that. And then hit the enter button. Now see. We have got all the objects inside this very directory separated by a comma. All right. And you guys can also understand the type of object with, like, with the color codes. All right. So let's check this very same thing in, sorry, the desktop directory as well. So we would write here cd space desktop, D being capital, enter, check the present working directory, pwd, yes, it is desktop. Now write the command ls space hyphen small m, enter. Now see all the objects, all right, here is listed separated by commas. So guys, again, I would spare a minute of time for you guys to run this very command across, several directories and check if the result is same way or not. So I will spare a minute of time. All right. Okay, guys. So I hope you guys have run these commands across all the folders, or at least some of the directories. So now we will start with our next command, which is lx minus small ls space hyphen small x, and it would list out all the objects in multiple columns. Okay, so let's check this very command now, lx hyphen small x in our, wait, let me just clear this. So which is, we are in user now, so lx space hyphen x, small x to be more specific, and then we will hit the enter button. Okay, so now it is showing in multiple columns rather than in one line. All right, so we would now change the directory to desktop, and we will check the same command over there as well. Okay, so what is the command? In order to get the objects to be listed in different columns, the code is sorry, my bad, ls space hyphen x, but x has to be in small letter. Okay, so we would write here ls space hyphen small x. All right, and then hit the enter button. Now see. All right, we have got the result in multiple columns. So guys, again I would spare some seconds, okay, of like a minute of time for you guys to run the code in several directories. All right, so please do that, guys. Okay guys, now let's check the next command. All right, so the next command is ls space hyphen small I. And what is its function? It lists out all the objects and displays their inode number. Okay, so we would try that as well. ls space hyphen small I, enter. Now see, everything has been displayed along with their inode numbers. All right, so we would try that in other directories as well. Make sure that the spelling is right. So we would run this very command in desktop directory as well, which is ls space hyphen I, and enter. Now see, we can get all the inode numbers along with their objects. Okay, this is a very important command, guys. Always make sure that you remember. All right, so we would further change the directory to user, but I will spend a minute of time for you guys to run this very code across few directories. Please go on, guys. So guys, I hope you are running the codes across a few directories. All right, so now we will move on to our next commands. we just checked the command to, list all the objects along with their inode numbers. Now we will check the command which will list out all the objects in human readable format. Okay. So for that, the command is ls space hyphen small h. All right. So let's try that out. ls space hyphen h. But remember the case. Okay. It is in lower case. All right. So now press the enter button. All right. So we have got this kind of result in human readable format. Now we will check the same in the desktop directory as well. Okay, so which is ls space hyphen small h, enter. All right, so nothing to worry about much, and we would check the next command now, that is ls space hyphen lt, all in small. Okay, all in lowercase. So what does it do? It lists out all the objects along with 7 column with respect to their modification time. Now understand the difference between each and every command. Some commands would display, according to their modification time, all the objects, or some would do, along would, display the objects with regard to their, 7 columns, that criteria. And when we wanna club all those, both the, features here in one go. So what is the command? The command for the same is ls minus ls space hyphen lt, and all in small letters. All right, so let's do that. ls space hyphen lt, all in small. Okay, all in lowercase characters, and now hit the enter button. Now see, not only it is in the 7 column format, but also according to the last modified time. Okay, let's change the directory to desktop. Now we would run the command ls space hyphen lt and enter. Now see, again we have got it in this 7 column format, and along with, the chronology being the last modified object. All right, so guys, please, I would spare a minute of the time, and please practice run this very code. All right, across different directories. Please do that, guys. Okay, guys, so now I believe that you guys have run this very code across several directories. Now let's move on to our next command, which is ls space hyphen s. Okay, So we would run this very command now, ls space hyphen s, and what would it do? It would list out all the objects and display their size. Let's do that. So ls space hyphen s. Now see, it has listed out all the objects along with its size, and also its total size has also been being shown here. Okay, so and everything is in bytes. Okay, so we have done it here, and now we would change to some other directory to run this very command and check the result. ls space hyphen s, all in small letters, and hit the enter button. Okay, so we have got here now. So this is a very useful command, guys, in order to get it listed and also according to their size. Okay, so please guys run this command, ls space s, and all in small letters. Okay, and run it across several directories. I would spare a minute of time for you guys to run the same. Now let's check the other commands, which is ls space hyphen capital S. And what would it do? It would list out all the objects with respect to their size. Okay, now let's check it. ls hyphen ls space hyphen capital S, enter. So now it has arranged. Now see, the earlier one, it was just displaying the objects, and along with the objects, their sizes were also getting reflected in bytes. Okay, but now here understand, here they are displaying the objects according to their size, like it is arranging the objects according to the size. All right, so let's try in the desktop, okay, directory as well. So ls space hyphen capital S, enter. Now see, here they're not showing the size, but it is arranging okay, the objects in such a way that it is getting displayed according to their size. Okay, so guys, this is again a very important command, so I would again spare a minute or so for you guys to run this very code and across at least 2-3 directories. All right, so please do that, guys. All right, guys. So now let's check our next code or next command. All right. So which is ls then space hyphen small u. What does it do? It lists out all the objects with respect to their access time. Okay. So now let's run this very code ls space hyphen u and all in small letters. We are in user now, but still we will check pwd. Okay, see, we are in user now, so it has to be now ls space hyphen u, and we will hit the enter button. Now it is getting displayed with regard to its access time. All right, see. So now we will change the directory and we will run this very same command here ls space hyphen u all in lowercase characters, and we will hit the enter button now and see. Yeah, got it. All right, so we will clear and guys please run this very code. I would run once again for you ls space hyphen u. Okay, so you guys just understand and also run it across the different directories, and in order to get the list of the objects of that very directory according to their access time. Okay, so please guys run this very command. I will spend a minute, I'll spare a minute for you guys. All right guys, now let's check it. Okay, the next command. What is the next command? That is ls space hyphen lrt. And what does it do? It lists out all the objects but in reverse order along with 7 column with respect to their modification time. Understand? Okay, I would read this out once again. It lists out this very command ls space hyphen lrt all in lowercase characters. What does it do? It lists out all the objects in reverse order along with their 7 column criteria, okay, with respect to their modification time. Okay, so now we will run this very code ls space hyphen lrt. ls space hyphen lrt all in small letter. Okay, and we will hit the enter button now. Enter. See, 7 columns. Okay, in reverse order. 7 columns in reverse order and reverse with regard to its modification time. All right. So guys, this is a very, once again, a very important code. So we would just check it for once again, for another directory. So cd desktop. Okay. And now we will run this very command, ls space hyphen lrt. Okay. So now enter. Now again, as we can see, they are listed in this 7 column. Okay, I hope you guys remember what were those 7 columns. That is permission, okay, link, user, group, size. Keep that in mind in bytes, then date and time, and then the object name. Okay. So again, we have got it here in again this 7 column format, and also in reverse order with respect to its modified, like modification time. All right. So I hope guys, you guys have understood this very command. So I would again spare a minute for you guys to run this very code and across several directories. This is a very important command guys. So please run the code. All right, guys, I hope you have run this very code. So we will just check the other commands. Okay. So now we will check this command, ls space hyphen l r u, all in small letters. What does it do? It lists out all the objects in the reverse order along with 7 column with respect to their access time. Now understand, the previous one was listed in that 7 column, but with respect to their modification time. Now this one, it will list all the objects, okay, in the reverse order with respect to their access time. So let's try that. So we would run ls hyphen lru, ls hyphen ls space hyphen lru, and all in small letters. Enter. Now see. Okay. This was done with regard to its access time. And again, if we do this ls space hyphen lrt, now see according to this modification time. Okay, so we would just change to other directory now, and we will run this very command ls space hyphen lru, okay, according to our access time, not the modification time, and that too in reverse order in 7 columns format. Okay, enter. Now see, we have got it here. So guys, I will just write this one again. Okay, now run this very command, guys, in order to list all the objects in 7 column format and in the reverse order with respect to its access time. Okay, so guys, please run this very command, and I'll spare a minute for the same. Okay, guys, now we will check our next commands. Okay, now we will check this our ls space hyphen lrs all in small letters command. Okay, it lists out all the objects in reverse order along with 7 column with respect to their size. Okay, so we would try this very command now. Now see, the arrangement would be in reverse order but with respect to its size. And what is the name, what is the command here? ls space hyphen lrs. So ls space hyphen lrs and then enter. Now see, again in this 7 column format and arranged in the reverse order with respect to its size. All right, now we will just change the directory. We are in user now, and we would run this very same command, ls space hyphen lru, all in small letters. Okay, everything has to be in small letters, and then hit the enter button. Now see, again 7 columns format arranged in the reverse order according to its size. All right, so we will just clear it. Okay, and we would just check our next commands. Okay, so what are they? The first one is ls space hyphen n, all in small. And what does it do? It would list out all the objects again in the 7-column format with respect to their user ID number and group ID number. All right, so let's try this one out. So what would it do? It would list out all the objects in 7 columns format now with respect to their user ID number and the group ID number. So ls space hyphen small n, let's run the code and hit the enter button. Now see. So we have got the result here now. All right. Let's check in other directories as well. Okay, and we will write this command ls space hyphen small n and enter. Now see again. Okay, we have got the result. All right, so guys, I would again spare a minute for you guys to run this very code. Okay. Okay, guys, now we would check the last command for the day, which is ls space hyphen lar. And what would it do? It would list out all the objects and hidden files present in entire file system. So let's try it out, guys. ls space hyphen lar. So it is showing the hidden files as well. Let's just change the directory. Okay, and we will write this command. Okay, ls space hyphen lar and all in small letters. Okay, enter. Now see, we have got all the hidden files as well along with those very files. Okay, so now guys, I hope you guys have understood. I had also spared some time for you guys, so that so that you guys can also, run the codes along with me simultaneously. So keep practicing, guys. And if you guys have any concern, okay, feel free to reach out to us via Skype or by emailing us, or also you can reach out to us via the phone calls. All right. So happy learning, and we are always there to help you guys. All right. So have a great day and have a great learning session, guys. Bye bye.